We're going to talk about the control center on your iPhone. Many people might not even know it exists, or they've seen it and they've just tried their best to make it go away because it popped up on their screen. It's located in a couple different places depending on how old your iPhone is. The older iPhones, you will swipe up from the bottom and the control center will appear. On the newer ones, this is an iPhone 12. It will appear from the top. So I'm going to take my finger up here and start to drag down, and that makes the control center appear on my screen. And as you can see, I have a lot going on my control center because I've customized it. And we'll talk about how to customize it too. So the great thing about the control center is I can change how light and dark my screen is. I can also increase and decrease the audio on playback. So I'll make this a lot brighter today so it's easier to see, somewhere in between. I can turn on Do Not Disturb. So if I don't want any notifications, I can turn that on, and I can turn that off when I'm done and don't mind getting notifications. I can turn on airplane mode, which we do when we're obviously on our airplane and we want to turn things off. You can turn it back on very quickly. You can also turn on and off Wi-Fi, which is nice. You know, it's a very quick and easy thing to do. There are a lot of other options on here that can be customized. So let's talk about that. So to make the control center go away, just tap away from one of the items and it will disappear from your screen. So we're going to tap on Settings and go down to the control center area, which is right here. And this is where you can make decisions about what shows up in the control center. So scrolling up here, you can see these top items are included in my control area. So if I want to, I can get rid of some things by tapping on the little red dot to the right and hit remove. So I'm removing the timer, I removed the magnifying, I changed dark mode, I made all those go away. So they're not going to be on my control center area anymore. If you scroll down further though, you can see all these things that you can add, including the ones you got rid of. So I like the magnifier, so I'm going to turn that back on, and you'll see the magnifier now appears up on my screen. So I can add the timer back in, and they appear down here at the bottom, and these will be on my screen. What's really great is I can decide what order these appear. So I'm going to click on these three lines on the right. Some people call it the hamburger. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to move it up higher because it's important to me and I want to be able to get access to it. I also want to be able to deal with my alarm, so I'm going to move that up. So now when I go out of here and I'm going to go back to my home screen, I'm going to bring my control center back, and you can see the magnifying glass is here, the timer is here, and they're in the order that I made decisions on. What's even nicer too is you can tap to turn things on, like timer or bring things up or the alarm. You can also, if I tap and hold my finger down, I can do a quick timer. So if I want a quick 3-minute timer and I want to start it, I can do it from this control center here. So, and you can see it also, if I tap on it one time instead of long, it takes me to that actual timer. So we'll clear those off our screen. We'll bring our control center back. And again, I've made a lot of decisions. I can get my flashlight up pretty fast. I can get to a calculator very fast. So there's lots of really, really cool options. So take the time today to make some customizations to your control center, and you'll find that it's a great way to get easy access to a lot of things on your iPhone.